Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB here. I always want to remind you about our friends over at RejuveMe. RejuveMeMedical.com is the website. We always tell you, go get those labs drawn. And it is incredibly easy. It's a painless process. I say it all the time because it's true. I did it with my daughter on my lab. It was like 5 minutes, blood work done, boom. A week later, I go back for the consultation, 10 minutes, on a plan, let's go. And you're hitting the ground running. I know it's been the same for Matt. It's been the same for Alondra. It will be the same for you. So go ahead. Remember, there's 13 locations throughout Louisiana, one in Mississippi as well. You'll find that location that is convenient for you no matter where you're listening to us in the state of Louisiana. We are talking to you. Go to RejuveMeMedical.com today. RejuveMe Medical. Have you gone out?
How you doing, bud?
I'm
Hour number 3.
blessed and highly favored. This is a short day.
It's just going by fast.
Buddy, I
It's so
took
fast.
off this afternoon. I am thriving right now.
I got an extra 45 minutes of sleep this morning.
Because you didn't have to come in early.
I didn't come
Proud
in.
of you.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I'm telling you.
Why 45 minutes?
Because he gets here early when you're not
I get here like at 5:30, 5:45.
I was driving in.
because I don't watch sports at night, so I gotta like
5:30?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he gets here early. I was pulling up this morning. I was like, what time Matt's going to get here today?
It's not a real like natural thing, to
No,
for
I
me-
know
for
you.
me to like
Known you
lead-
for
no,
2
I'm
decades.
saying it's not a natural thing for me to get up early for one, but to like lead a show around of topics.
Yeah.
For like 2 weeks. So proud.
So like, but
Truly, I'm
I
proud
don't-
of you.
Like even so I was so excited about the preseason game. There were 6 games yesterday.
Last night, yeah.
I didn't watch one snap of football. I had back to school for middle school. We had back to school like a football thing, and then like the school back to school where we meet all the teachers and what like, and then there was a lot happening during that. After that, so like we're not back in the house till like 9, and then we're trying to get all the kids and like
To sleep, yeah.
and then by the time like I actually step in bed, it's like 10:15, and
Right.
at that point I forgot there was even games on.
Right.
It's been such a busy night. So to that point, that's why I get early because, if
You gotta catch up.
like the afternoon shows got all day to
Prep.
sit there and prep and think about what they're going to say and all that. So, well, if they're going to lead a show around, I'm like, I don't know what happened in sports yesterday, so I got to get it early.
You gave us a what to watch in the preseason.
I did.
I don't remember what it was, but you gave one.
What for y'all to watch?
Yeah, but you gave one.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but you did.
Yeah, I did. Something about a quarterback, probably.
I think it was Cincinnati because we weren't sure if Joe was going to.
It's true.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And he did. He did
He
play,
did.
which not overly surprised that he played last year, preseason a little bit, and their offense actually started pretty hot. So not.
He threw it a quarter mile.
I don't think
I
so.
think he was 5 or 6 if I remember hearing right.
Bingo. He did have to answer Jayden Daniel questions.
He was 5 or 6, 39 yards.
Not a quarter of a mile.
You can't say that, bud. You can't say 5.
Oh, there's a cease and desist on its way right now.
Oh, jeez. Right to OTB.
Sorry, guys. That's on me.
He's a lot of 6. Completed most of 6
He
passes.
threw 6 passes and missed one of them.
He had 1 of 6 incompletions.
Yeah, there you go. One of his 6 throws were incomplete.
Did y'all see that? Did you see his response to that? Did
I
y'all see
did.
that clip?
Yeah, do you
What-
want me to pull it up?
Yeah, pull it up. I thought it was interesting. I mean, get to talk to the guy that was kind of at not the center of it, for obviously, but part of the whole situation. Because we talked about it yesterday. Like, if you do make an exception and make Jayden, like if people are prepared to see 5 on the field again, they have to be also prepared to see 9 on the field again.
Here it is.
Same thing.
I just heard about it a couple hours ago.
Oh, wait, this is mono. Let me find a better one.
Yeah.
That person
It was
that
just in my
recorded
left ear.
this,
It was just in my
yeah,
left
that
ear.
person that recorded this needs to get their.
They just used the left phone.
They had it in
loudspeaker.
mono as opposed to stereo.
This man, left phone. What is wrong with you?
I only heard it in my left ear.
I'm a little disappointed that my mom hadn't sent in the sports goggle.
No,
picture.
she hasn't sent it to me either.
So hey, how do you feel about
Yeah,
that?
with Taylor?
Yeah, it's a video. Give me 1 second.
So how do you feel about that? So like the point, like if you that, then I think that's why Brian Kelly, I think reading between the lines, speculating, but like that's why one of the reasons is if you're not going to make it, if you're going to make 5 available, then you got to be prepared to see 9 as well. How do you like? We've talked about this before. Like even us being Florida haters, we hated seeing 15 out there.
Yeah, to the punter, like 2 years after that.
They got 2 15s on the roster this year. I
It's
believe.
so dumb.
Taylor has the video if we want it.
There's a lot of conversation about his number. Your number hasn't been used yet. What's your thoughts on kind of how that whole situation has unfolded down there?
I don't know too much about it. I just heard about it a couple hours ago. I don't necessarily have too many thoughts at this time. I don't know enough about the situation to have any thoughts, I would say.
Has there ever been a conversation about your number not getting reissued? Or like, you ever thought about that? Like, since you left, like they haven't used 9? Like,
Yeah, they told me that they wouldn't use it again. But you know, you never know. You never know what happens.
So I understand like why you would compare the two Heisman Trophy winners, and you know his is not worn, Dr. Cannon's isn't worn. I do get that, but I think the first day that we talked about this, before all of this happened, we knew somebody else was wearing 5. I did mention that, well, Billy Cannon and Joe Burrow did win national championships.
Yep, Heisman and Natty.
So like they were a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was, right, wrong, or indifferent. It was different.
Yeah, and I can see that, but they also, they also put
Marcel
the
Brooks wore number 9 the year that Joe won the Heisman. Like he had it on the same year.
I think
but they also put an individual's name on the stadium, not, you know what I mean? It's
Sure.
an individual situation. I get it; it's a combination, and I can get behind that. But I view it the same. Like you get it retired because you won the Heisman, right? We won national championship. Like there's no.
Yeah, I just think
get
maybe it's a combination of both.
Maybe it is.
no, because
Anyway,
to your
I think-
point, like all the other guys that's names is up there, their jerseys are still worn.
Yeah.
Billy's the only one that's not, and he's Heisman
I
and
mean,
Natty.
and Joe was part of like the greatest college football team of all time.
Yeah.
And he was a big part of that. Like, I'm not saying that immediately right now you should retire either number. I just really don't care, honestly. But like, I care more about the reaction to it than
Yeah.
somebody actually handing out a number.
Mm-hmm.
I could care less.
If there
about
was
it.
like a stud quarterback and he reached out to the Burrows and he's like, "Hey, I've worn number 9 my entire life, blah blah blah. Would it be okay if I?" And they gave him his blessing. Like we say that the Cowboys, like every great receiver calls Michael Irvin.
yeah.
Like, hey,
88.
can I wear
Yep.
88?
He wore
that
it.
happens
Dez
all the
wore
time.
it. CD wears it now.
And if the Burrows said no, then okay. Then it's a different situation. Maybe I don't.
Yeah. And forgive me for not knowing who it is, but Cam Ward, that just happened with Cam Ward.
With Warren Moon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think there's a way to handle all this, and neither side. did it
neither
very
side
well.
handled
No.
it well.
Neither side did.
Neither side did
But
well,
I get
I
like
agree.
from an emotional standpoint, and I get it. Like the whole lawsuit things that drives people away from Jayden. You drove people away from me. I'm sorry, whether it was you or the people around you, whatever it is. Like now we're not going to have that emotional like knee jerk reaction when we see another 5 jersey run out there because like you kind of put people against you a little
Yeah.
bit. We would if we saw someone run out with 9 on their back. And I think we would have seeing DJ with 5 for the first time on the game field. We'd have been like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. Now we're less likely to feel that way. But if you saw someone run out there with 9, you would get what your reaction would be what? Right now.
I truly just don't think I would care.
I mean, I didn't go out there and throw all the touchdowns, and that's more of a Joe thing for me. I don't really care.
As a fan. I'm asking as a fan.
As a fan, I don't think I'd
this
care.
isn't
I don't
just
care.
LSU. I saw a clip of a podcast where Matt Leinart was doing it, and somebody called him and asked, "Hey, can I wear 11 at USC?" Like it was like a big recruit or whatever. He's like, "Hell no, you can't wear 11."
Yeah, and that was actually pretty recently.
And
Yeah,
didn't we
like 2
think that
weeks
he
ago.
was kind of a D-bag for saying no?
It was like 2 weeks ago where
He said, I don't want to give my number 11 up to a guy that's going to enter the portal in a year anyways.
Yeah.
Something
Great
along
point.
those lines.
And I
But
agree
in
with
fairness, their numbers are actually out of circulation. Number 5 is not. Like, right, wrong, or indifferent, it's not currently. So I don't really see, like, that's a different situation.
Taylor, I don't think anybody's ever said it was. We said it should be.
Yeah, it
no one
should
ever
be,
said
but-
it was, so we get the facts saying that both people handle it wrong. So
Yeah.
it's the argument of whether it
Because
should.
the initial portion of this, I agree with Alondra. Like, I could see both sides.
Yeah.
Like, I really could. Like, I get it. And, like, a conversation needed to be had, like a thorough conversation, I think, before you gave number 5 to someone. But the way they've handled it has turned everyone against what the
Potentially
initial portion of this was, right? And now it's like, whoa. Like, the way you've handled this.
Yeah, that's because when we were, my first thought was like, what's your end goal? Because like it is an absolute honor for your name, number, whatever, to be up at the top of Tiger Stadium. That was absolutely going to happen at some point if he would have just waited. Now I doubt it does. So like, this is something that was going to happen. You stepped in. Now it's, I guess, probably not unless they
everything-
resolve it.
Well, I
Everything
think this
can
gets
get repaired.
This gets rectified.
It should.
Yeah, it's not gonna be today. It's probably not gonna be tomorrow. But just reading Jayden's comment from yesterday, like you can. And again, I had a conversation with him. He talked about LSU and Baton Rouge in that conversation 3 days ago. I do think at some point it does get rectified, and that relationship's gonna be it'll be in good standing again. Now, again, it's gonna take some time, but he'll have his
It's
name
going to.
at the top of Tiger State. I promise you. He's going to have his name there. But LSU doesn't do this quickly, y'all. Think
Right.
about it. Casanova and Alexander and Stovall, like, it's been recent in the last, decade. Those guys played a long time ago.
Think about Burt Jones. We talked about that
Yeah.
when they're putting his name up there. Think
A
about how
long
long ago he
time.
played.
Now, those guys didn't win Heisman trophies. I get that, but it's still been a long time. Kevin Falk's number isn't up there.
Yeah.
Kevin Falk's the reason LSU's good right now. He changed the culture of LSU football. The biggest recruit in LSU history is Kevin Falk. You can't convince me otherwise. Alan Faneca and Kevin Mawae are NFL Hall of Famers. Their numbers aren't up there.
Yeah.
Glenn Dorsey is the most decorated defensive player in the history of this school. Him and Tyron. It's not up there. It takes a long time for LSU to do it. I'm not saying they do it right, but it does take a long time. Guys that have been stars, the biggest players in the program, wait like 20, 30 years before they get their number up there. Actually, longer than that. 35, 45 years.
The relationship will come back. Time heals everything, and I think it benefits neither side for it not to come back. Like, look, Brett Favre got welcomed back into Lambeau years afterwards, and people hated him for a little while. He beat them when he was at Minnesota, and that relationship got better. Like these things, time is going to heal all. Now both sides made mistakes, and they're in the situation. It's their own damn fault, and they shouldn't be. But it benefits nobody, neither side, for this thing to linger on.
I don't normally like to bring up comments from the chat, but Cajun Curveball said Joe ain't putting his body on the line like JD did versus Mizzou. Do you not remember the Fiesta Bowl against UCF when Burrow was practically knocked out, got back up, won the game, went undefeated the following year?
He got pantsed.
Right, like I'm not saying one's better than the other, but like
His ass was out.
Let's be fair here. They both
Showed
do
his
that.
crown.
Yes, they do.
Now, the thing that I certainly don't want this to turn into is like throwing complete slander on JD5. This has not, happened the way that it should have. It's been handled completely wrong. But to Cajun's point, that Missouri game, he gave you every ounce of everything he had.
That's the game that even the biggest skeptic was like, okay, buying into
So
that
they used
guy.
to have they started giving out an award after that, the BMF belt, and you can imagine what that stands for. And I remember they were like, hey, can you do this video? Because we're going to present Jayden with this belt for the first time. We're creating an award based off his performance against Missouri. I mean, he had blood
It was
everywhere. He had
incredible.
a cracked rib. I mean, he was out there. He put the team on his back. So I don't want this to turn into, we're going to hate JD. No, I'm not. Jayden's always been good to me. I've had great conversations with him. He's one of the all-time legends. But again, this was handled wrong. So we are certainly going to point that out. It does not look good. And also, he's got a football season that's very important coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Commanders right now are a team that needs to have a successful season. So, like, the timing of it, how it's all come out, we'd be foolish to say that it's not been the worst case scenario, I think, for his image.
And just not just in this situation, but I think just generally people think that everything seems to be like black or white. But I think that there could be nuance and there could be a gray area. And again, like, I think two things can be true. I think we can love Jayden.
Yep.
And I do love Jayden. I think, again, that's why I'm so disappointed by it. But we can love Jayden and we can not crap on him and we can say, hey, you're wrong for the way that you handled this. Whether it was him or his team, this is not a good look.
No, it's
and
weird.
I do also agree that LSU is wrong for after Jayden reaching out and saying, hey, I'm not okay with it, they still did it. Whether you think it's right or wrong to give the number out, like, LSU also handled that, I think, in my opinion, a little incorrectly.
They treated it
They need
Jayden's
to do
more, but
They need to do I think sooner rather than later, get with the two camps, and they need to do some sort of joint statement. LSU fans, look, let's have our arms out wide for them. Come on.
Yeah,
come on in,
come on.
Jayden.
It
Come on.
seems
Big
like
hug.
they,
Big hug. We need a group hug.
We forgive.
We all need to come. We
Yeah.
forgive. Let's forget about it. Come
Everyone
to
just-
come to a home game on your bye week
Yeah.
this year. We got our arms out for you. Big hug.
Yeah.
Big hug, Jayden.
get
they
in here.
treated
Come on, get on in here,
asking
buddy. Let me
Jayden
get these
about
mitts
his
around you.
number. They treated that kind of like asking your girlfriend's dad to marry her. Even if he says no, they did it anyways. That's kind of the vibe I got. But like yesterday, I always saw, I was like, no, Jayden did this and Burrow did this, and he wouldn't. Like, guys, it's okay to like both players. I would say it's actually encouraged.
It is
like,
encouraged.
we can like both guys. I would think you should like both guys.
Come on in here, big guy. Come on in for the real thing.
This will eventually, it will all find its way back to where the relationship is good. I truly believe that. It's not going to be today. It's not going to be tomorrow, as I said. But eventually it will. They'll come up with a solution. I think everybody needs to take a look at this. And LSU does need to come up with a better plan on how they do this, how they handle jersey retirements, number retirements, statues, all of those things. And it is difficult because this is a place that has a lot of stars in a lot of different sports. But they got to come up, I think, with some policies in place. And they have some, but they feel outdated right now. At least to me, they do. I feel like they're kind of outdated. And the world of college athletics has changed, and some of those policies need to change kind of with it. And Dr. Cannon has a statue outside of Tiger Stadium. Put one of Joe, put one of Jayden. Those are the Heisman Trophy winners.
Yeah.
That is the award in college athletics that means more than any. More than any basketball award, baseball award. Golden Spikes is great. It's not the Heisman. We don't have a television show for the Golden Spikes winner. We don't have one really for the Naismith winner. If they do, nobody watches it. Heisman's a thing. We know that. They can fix this. It will be fixed.
So for the
Jayden and them have a big part where they've got to rectify what they've done because it's been bad. It was literally the worst way you can handle this is how it's been handled.
Yeah.
But my hopes, and I do believe it, that eventually, and I'm not saying 10 years from now, I'm saying within this year, I think, and look, Verge Osbury is going to probably put this on top of his, hey, things we need to handle. He is.
The to-do list.
Yeah, and he's going to have those conversations. And look, Verge isn't going to back down. Verge is going to have tough conversations, I'm sure. But I do think that at the end of the day, this will be rectified, and we'll be talking about Jayden Daniels. And when we won't be doing this show when his number goes up in top of Tiger Stadium. And we're not going to be doing this 25 years from now.
No.
But we'll be old timers. We'll be walking out there with our canes.
Yeah, we will. Look at that. Look at that. We fought for that. So what you're saying for the statue? It's Heisman winner. It's not a combination of Heisman and the Natty.
I think if you win a Heisman Trophy, I think you should get a statue.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's in disagreement about that.
Yeah. Oh. There's somebody in this room?
Somebody in this room.
Oh.
Part of the foxhole.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll have to talk about that during the break. Maybe we bring that on air. We'll do it when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GCOPnet.com, GCOPnet.com. Gulf Coast Office Products, your unquestioned leader in all things office, technology, solutions. They got you covered. And when you go to the website, you'll see that they've got all the latest equipment, all the bells, all the whistles, all the everything, right? But you get it with the incredible customer service of calling a number, and the number that you call, the person that answers is going to help you with whatever it is. They don't transfer you. They pride them. In fact, when you catch up with them, like, and you have a conversation with them, Trey's going to tell you, That's number one. Number one on the list is the person that you call is the person that helps you with whatever you've got, be it a concern, be it a question, whatever it is. And that is what you're going to get every single time with GCOP, GCOPnet.com.
Gulf Coast Office Products. Gulf Coast Office Products. Louisiana's leader when it comes to that office technology, copiers, scanners, printers, you name it, they got it. 4 locations in Louisiana. Proud partners, the LSU Tigers, New Orleans Saints, the Pelicans, you name it. They are the best in the business. Keep you up and running. Award-winning service team. Give them a call. They will help you out. Gulf Coast Office Products, GCOPnet.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Baby hair with a woman's eyes. I can feel you watching in the night. All alone with me, we're waiting for the sunlight. When I feel cold, you warm me. And when I feel I can't go on, you come and hold me. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile.
We should change this to Jayden
I
Smile.
want to smile.
5 smiles.
Jayden Smile. We love you, Jayden.
Was anybody in their bag more than Daryl Hall and John Oates?
Nope.
Meek Mill could never.
Meek Mill would never.
Yeah, what was that about?
Matt just didn't know the
Chris-
song Dreams and Nightmare. Okay, I guess
Did
the
he know?
whole
Did
thing.
you know Meek Mill though?
He didn't know Meek Mill.
I had heard the name, and I couldn't remember in what part of life, what context it was in. Didn't know what he did. I didn't know he did the Diddy.
He did Diddy.
He did Diddy.
Well, I think Diddy did him.
That's
is
the
what
rumor.
the rumor
Allegedly.
is.
We're not reporting. We're speculating.
What they do?
Each other.
Baby
Yeah,
oil,
I mean,
baby
yeah,
oil,
that's the
a lot of
rumor.
it.
Oh,
I mean, why mince words?
Well, yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
it's third hour.
I love it. I missed y'all.
It's Friday. Is it Friday? It's Friday.
It is Friday.
Classic Meek.
Oh gosh, I forgot.
Classic Meek.
I was in very training camp mode. It was like it was a Wednesday or something, and I was like, Pat, what day is it? He goes like August 7th. I go, no. Like,
No.
what day of the week is it? He just started laughing like you could have told me Sunday. I'd have been like, okay, Sunday.
That checks out.
I have no idea. Sure, go ahead.
He discovered Dreams and Nightmares, though, because we asked Chris about the music at practice, and he said that Lane starts practice with the same song every single day, and that it's Dreams and Nightmares.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was wondering like where that specific song came from.
And then it was just weird. I was like, what are you saying right now? Dreams and Nightmares. And I felt like that's a weird song to start every practice with.
And I disagreed, but
I'd started with Hall & Oates. Why do you hate Hall & Oates, Landra?
true. I hate Hall &
Right?
Oates because
See?
I like Dreams and Nightmares.
can't-
That makes me hate
You
Hall &
cannot
Oates.
like two things at once.
No. Also,
Best
just
playlist.
put words in my mouth.
Best playlist of my training camp tour, Joe Brady.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
good. It had
What
a little
did
bit
he
of
have?
had a little bit of everything. It had some new
Okay.
rap, had some old school rap. It had a little bit of everything on it. It was
When I walked
it was
into
good.
Lane's presser yesterday, they were still at practice wrapping up. He had some Young Boy going.
Yeah.
We also educated Matt on NBA Young Boy and how he jumped off the porch.
Yeah, I still don't
He had,
understand that.
Joe had some of that. He had some of that on there,
Really?
but he also had like big timers on there. You know, like
Big time.
he had
Yeah.
he had some good New Orleans rap on it as well.
Slapping the bass. Big time.
You know, Jim Leonard, your
My
former
guy.
teammate,
Classic teammate of
defense
mine.
coordinator there at Buffalo.
Hey, you have any stories about me like Aaron did?
No.
No.
No. He definitely remembered you better than you remembered him. though.
Okay, good. Good. Didn't take a lot.
No, it did not.
Slightly remember
I
him.
can after we talk, I can visualize his face sitting around the circle tables in the dining hall eating breakfast, eating omelets with him. How was that coffee you just poured in your cup?
Not a call.
He poured it like he thought there was something in it,
Look.
not a drop.
Yeah.
Dang, not the work coffee now.
What does NBA YoungBoy sing?
I got here this morning, and I had to go brew some down there.
NBA YoungBoy sings. I actually can't name a song,
Bingo.
but he hopped off the porch. That's all I can remember. All right, let's see. I'm gonna name one. Need It.
Still can't believe you hate Hall & Oates.
I do hate Hall & Oates.
Who hates Hall & Oates?
Me, apparently.
Alondra, obviously, because I
like Dreams and Nightmares.
She likes Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah.
Just like you
Nobody hates
can't.
Hall & Oates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't see if you see both sides of the story.
You
You,
can't do
hate
it.
one side or the other.
absolutely. So if
Not
you
a lot.
like Burrow, you hate Jayden.
Correct.
Right? Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
I think
the
that's the
chat, that's kind of
Actually,
what we've gotten to.
I hate
It's-
both of them.
It's
Absolutely.
I hate Joe and Jayden.
Look, I'm gonna say this. Like, I think number 3 should be retired before any of them.
Yeah.
Kevin Falk. Just saying.
All eyes on 3.
Yep. And maybe it's because of my age, but I thought Kevin Falk was the coolest dude out there.
I
And
so
they was
I-
putting it on the line for Jerry DiNardo.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good point. Giving it all.
For Jerry
Giving it
DiNardo.
all. He did it for Louisiana.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Maybe Louisiana should retire this jersey.
I was sitting there and I was thinking, like when I was gone, like all this news started to come about different things around LSU, and I'm like, man, poor Matt. You know, like I was like, oh, he probably like spent some time like prepping, getting ready, and then like all of a sudden, like boom.
At
Because,
11:30 at night.
yeah, because I woke up the next morning and you said, am I getting unked right now? And I'm like, oh, he's gonna have to like react to that, and it's like not gonna have a lot of time to prepare. Because like you said, like the afternoon shows, they've had 7, 8, 9, 10 hours.
well, then more stuff
to
trickled
prepare
out
for
throughout the
stuff.
day too.
Yeah.
Like the morning show's tough.
Yeah.
I was laying in bed and I was like, man, I got to have an actual opinion on this and like say it at 7. And like, it might not be my opinion by noon, but
Right.
it's going to be
Well,
like,
there's gonna be more information. That
it's
comes
going to be
out.
more information, but like, I got to have an opinion on this at 7.
Yeah.
Tough stuff.
No, so you weren't getting unked with the Jayden Daniels thing.
I
but
thought I did.
but
It looked like a very unkish
Can we
type
talk about
story.
how you totally went unk yesterday? You
Dude.
FaceTimed us for like 5 minutes straight, not even knowing that you were. But what were you doing that you were FaceTiming
I
us
was
and you
at
didn't
home.
notice?
So
I was at
I
home.
answered. You was
Did
your
you?
kids in the background. Well, I only answered because I thought it was a joke
was
at
going
first.
for a minute.
But it kept going and going and going. I'm like,
Is he in
were we
trouble?
supposed to have some sort of meeting that I missed?
Yeah,
So
OTB has
OTB.
meetings.
Right.
I was like,
FaceTime
I was like,
meeting.
does he think like
It's our
I'm
weekly
not
meeting,
coming
guys.
and he like wants to make
Right,
sure
no,
I'm
like
coming?
I actually
Go
thought
over
it
the
was
numbers.
something after like 5 minutes of it going off. So I answered it, and I just hear you like faintly talking to your kids in the background. I was like, okay, let's hang up. And
Yeah, I just got home. It was like the after work, after school craziness, and y'all were texting up a storm, and I had it out.
I don't think we were.
I also had my phone out. I was watching a Star Wars card break.
As
yeah,
you are right now.
obviously.
As I am right now. And like, there's this one part
I mean,
of my
new ones
house.
just dropped.
There's one part of my house where like I don't get service. Like it's just like a
Yeah.
4 foot wide
Yeah.
strip in our living room. I don't get service. It just drops right there. And I would walk through that and everything kind of froze. Like my video stream froze. And then I think someone texted and I was trying to get over to the text messages. And then my kids like jumped on me at the time. So I put it in my pocket and must have hit it. How's this thing work?
And it was it wasn't even like a quick, oh snap, I FaceTimed
Yeah.
them. Let me hang up real quick. You were FaceTiming us for
a
at
minute.
least
Well, yeah.
3 minutes.
I
So
think
they
you.
answered.
I don't think you hung up until I responded, and I said, "Why are you FaceTiming us?"
Yep. Sure.
And then it ended.
No,
I mean,
it was still because
Oh, was it?
it'll show you like one person active, and I saw at one point 2 people were active in it. So I
It
figured
was
one of
probably
y'all
me, yeah.
answered.
It was
well, y'all
me.
were late to the meeting.
Yeah, and then but I saw that you were on there for like a minute, and I was like, should I answer this right now? Is
Yeah.
he doing like some? I don't know, but
Yeah, that's why I answered. I was like, "What's happening?"
kinda
right
that
like
now?
when
was
you-
total unk
When you
behavior.
FaceTime your parents and they like pick it up and like all you see
On the
is
phone?
the inside of their ear
Yeah.
because they have it up to their ear.
That was you.
That was me last night.
That was the most unk thing that you've ever done.
Shoot.
But it's okay.
You're not the only person that's done that to me recently, though. So don't worry about
Who
it.
was it? Your grandpa?
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, he'll love this. Preston Guy did this to me a couple months ago. We were texting about something, and the next day I get a voicemail, and I'm like, sends a voicemail, but it was him just like talking to his kids. So I sent him a text. I was like, "Hey, you good, bud?" He's like, when you're a dad, one day you'll understand. I was like,
one day
okay.
you'll get it.
We'll say, I am a dad, bud. You ever heard of Razor Sharp?
Yep. One day, all this will be yours.
Yep.
That's a Dane Cook joke.
That is Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That's also Lion King, too. But
Holy Dane
I know,
Cook.
right? Holy, back to college.
Babe, Dane Cook, pay-per-view, 20 minutes.
That is not a name. It has been a hot minute.
Oh, wait.
now.
What was the callback you had the other day?
It was Dancing Rick. from
Dancing
Starsky and Hutch.
Rick, my man.
It was a close battle, but I got to give it to my man, Dancing Rick. Starsky goes nuts.
What a pull by you. That was a great callback.
Dude, Taylor's movie quote,
But I got to give it to
Remembrance, is it's next level.
It is unbelievable. Good stuff. Good sports.
Anyways,
Is it official? Team OTB. We love Jayden and Joe. Right?
No, I think we hate both of
Oh,
them.
we hate them.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh man. What? You wanted to love?
I wanted to like both of them.
You wanted to
No,
love?
we hate
You wanted
both.
to, you wanted to hate one and like
I'm
one.
going to jump on board with whatever y'all do.
We
We're going to
hate
be a
both.
team in this matter. Y'all just let me know. I wanted to like them both, but if we don't,
I think they
I'm on
should
board.
retire the jersey 59 and 95. It's got both 9 and 5.
I really like that.
I was like, wait, what are you doing? What? Huh?
Mhm.
Like, who's 59?
That's what I think. They should retire those.
I think we should. I know he didn't go here, but we should retire 9 in honor of JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
He's having a bad week.
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna bounce back.
It's just 2 guys, that in high school that have a competition going
Yeah,
on.
it's not like you like people in high school or people like you. Yeah, that was a weird.
That was
I gotta-
so weird.
I gotta be honest. I wish he would have won the starting battle for like the post game interviews. Like I was upset when I heard Kyler. I was like, JJ's just his press conferences make me laugh.
Strange dude.
Yeah.
Minnesota's gonna be good this year.
What, after they bench Kyler and start 9?
Yeah, basically is what I meant for sure.
Why don't they just play both of them?
Vikings calling it first bowl prediction of the year.
All right.
Oh.
Had a winning record last year, so how bold is
I think it's kind of bold because you have a
had
new
a winning record, though. I mean, last year.
I'm gonna go. I was gonna say 11 wins as a bold prediction. That might not be bold though. 13 wins.
I'll
12
give you.
wins?
I'll give you my bold prediction for my training camp tour when we come back.
It's cheating
Why?
because you got inside info.
Yep.
Insider
Sure is.
trading.
Okay,
right here.
Diana.
Before we take this break, attention
What about
industrial
insider?
facilities across the Gulf South.
Insider.
Don't let available
Barely know.
maintenance
Barely
or oh my gosh, y'all. Our capital dollars go unused because you're short on manpower. Pala has experienced maintenance crews and supplemental staffing available now for outages, capital projects, routine maintenance, and emergency work. And Pala offers more than maintenance, mechanical construction, and API storage tanks to pressure vessels, fabrication, and specialty industrial services. For more than 50 years, Pala has delivered safe, dependable solutions. Pala, as you know, employee-owned, relationship-driven, building together. Pala.
Alabama. Go see him.
Matt Flynn likes
That's
to
it.
say.
That's it.
All right, we'll step away, but we've got more coming your way. Stay locked in here with us on OTB.
Off the bench. ...2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
He left no time to regret. Kept his way with his same old safe bet. Me and my head high and my tears dry. Get on without my guy.
All right, welcome back in OTB. You're live from the Razor King studio.
Laundry, you're in your bag today.
In my bag,
Yeah.
I'm in my Daryl Hall and John Oates era.
You're just killing it.
I mean, doesn't Alondra always kill it?
I love
Music?
Amy. I don't play her on here because it's kind of like,
Yeah, but just because somebody does a good job of something very consistently doesn't mean you don't tell them.
It's very fair.
thanks, guys.
Yeah. If her
Did you-
love
did you-
language is affirmation, which I don't know if it is,
I don't know what my love language is.
you know?
You know what?
I don't, what?
He hadn't even noticed your hair.
You haven't.
Such a guy.
Such a guy.
Well,
y'all noticed as soon as I walked in after I got it done. So.
We opened the show with it.
It would have been unfair because she made mention of it in our group chat. So it would have been
Yeah.
It'd been inauthentic if I'd have come in here. Oh,
Fair enough.
Because her hair's darker.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't know.
I would have noticed.
I knew. I just didn't say anything because I wanted Matt to notice. Obviously,
You're
and
the only one-
I felt bad for you.
You're basically
failed,
the only
dude.
one that
No.
could see your hair during the whole show.
You failed, dude.
Shoot,
I was
headphones
waiting
on
on
for
you.
my angle. I got these bright lights.
No, and
a
I
sore
had
throat for a month and a half.
blowout because they like blow your hair out after you get it done. Nothing. Not a word.
I
Not a
didn't wanna,
single word.
I didn't want to make you look bad by mentioning it, so I was like, I'm gonna let Matt mention this, and you didn't, and it's just.
This is like the
I mean,
most
you know.
girl thing I've ever done on this show.
You know, I mean, I definitely knew.
Pat my chest. I didn't know.
Well, yes. Sure as hell ain't my
Dude,
fault.
look, Matt,
I
don't
wasn't
feel
here.
bad. I saw the post
Coach.
and still forgot. So
Oh.
I'm
So
double,
there was a post.
Yeah.
and I still
On
forgot.
my story.
We got to say for yourself.
Hey.
It's okay. I'm over it. I never brought it up ever again. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally over it. Still not thinking about it. Still not mad.
Nah, it's fine, dude.
I really am. Y'all are the ones that keep bringing it up.
Yeah, I saw it.
Y'all must have a guilty conscience.
Just say we don't want to let you down.
You do. Every day.
You do.
Every time you read a live read, I'm like,
Oh boy.
Balla. Go see him today.
Okay, that was the first time. That was the first day that they were awesome partners of ours.
That's still really funny.
Okay, I said it wrong.
Oh, are you being sensitive right now?
Yeah, because you're being so mean. See that?
cease and desist.
See what I did there? Fight fire with fire.
I got a test.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I would like to submit something to the OTB complaint bag.
Oh no.
And
Just say Flynn. This says Flynn.
it's actually okay, so it's
Probably
a
me.
screenshot of your poncho campaign.
Yeah.
And it's the one where you're mogging and
Yeah.
you have the ball in your hand and you're aura
It's called
farming.
male modeling.
Yeah. And it says,
Get
can Matt
it.
Flynn chill out with his male modeling sessions popping up on Instagram? People out here have wives on that app.
Oh, right. Let's
What
go,
was your-
baby.
Still got it.
What was your quote
Let's
when you
go.
joined the show?
Sex sells.
There it is.
I'm
Yeah,
dead.
There it is.
Poncho's marketing.
And then you
team.
said,
I mean-
is this the same way he advertises My High? You know what you should do?
No,
It's
because
like
we need to
what-
take over his mind.
We actually do his My High advertising for him.
Mhm.
And which, by the way, if you need me, I'm for hire.
Got it.
We can discuss
Let's
salary
go.
later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
What you need to do is
I
like
can
just
tell you. This,
rip open a bunch of My Highs and like pour them on
Oh
you.
yeah.
I like that.
that'd be real
Like that
sexy.
scene from the Zoolander. I think he pours like Diet Coke or something.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
That's what you need to
When
do.
he's in the mines and he's
Yes.
Which I will say, like,
Merman.
you're haunting me. I don't know if it's targeting me because it knows that I work with you,
Yep.
but like I see that ad maybe
Yeah.
once a scroll.
Yep.
Love it.
it was my
It's kinda-
Y'all did
screensaver
that,
last
y'all
week.
did that probably in Idaho, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, guys.
It's
You know, like
You're mogging.
I'm letting you know. It was my screensaver, and Victoria called me, and she's like, "What's that?" I was like, "Nothing, babe. Let me take it
Nothing,
down.
babe.
Let me take it down."
if you slow down a little too long on Instagram when you look at this male model, it's kind of like every now and then, like when you slow down a little too long on a Sydney Sweeney cleavage pic, then that's
Yeah,
all you
now
get
you
for
get
like a
Sydney
week.
Sweeney.
I don't want it. I slowed down. Who does it? You know what I mean? Can't slow down on that poncho
Dude,
ad.
you have no idea how many times I've had this conversation with Victoria.
Yep, exactly.
I
know.
swear it's 1 second on the
I
Sydney
was like,
Sweeney.
babe, you looked at it too. Let's see your feet.
Back when T-Bot used to crop me and T-Bob into inappropriate
Mm-hmm.
areas, I was Sydney Sweeney. Like it was me
Yep.
on her body.
Yeah.
And I'm holding it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Victoria walks up to me behind the couch and goes, what are you looking at? I was like, it's literally me. I
Yeah.
was like, I don't know what you want me to do about
Dude,
this.
on my For You page, it's nothing but Jayden Daniels right now.
Really?
Like literally like 7 posts and it's nothing but Jayden Daniels. So it's listening.
I got a lot of Star Wars pictures popping up on mine.
Imagine that.
Weird.
All right, real quick. Bold prediction. You said the Vikings going to be your first one, right?
Maybe I got to figure out what would actually be
Okay.
bold though.
Fair enough.
I don't half step in anything.
After seeing like half the NFL teams, my mind wasn't changed more on a team than the New Orleans Saints. And I mean that. And look, I love the Saints growing up, but played for other teams, and so that kind of goes away. So this isn't like a fan prediction here. This is like objectively going to these practices, seeing them for a full 2.5 hour practice, talking with the players. My first bold prediction: the Saints win the NFC South.
Yeah.
They finished last in the division last year.
I get why you think it wouldn't be bold, but I agree with you.
Last.
Yeah.
We did a thing last week. Remember you made us pick like the teams that didn't make the playoffs a year ago that could make it this year?
We picked 6 teams that didn't make it last year that are going to make it this year.
Yeah.
That was
so that always happens.
Yeah, 5 to 7 a year.
And I think we threw the Saints on there.
They looked as good as I've seen as far as what my expectation was going in to what I left the building with. They are number 1 on my list.
Yes.
I would put them very high. Kansas City's pretty high on my list because I did not think that Patrick Mahomes would look as good as he did. So unfortunately for a lot of NFL fans that don't like the Chiefs, that's there.
Bad news for me.
Baltimore's a little bit lower than I had going
I'm
in.
not surprised one bit on that.
A little bit lower. They couldn't block Trey Hendrickson, y'all. Couldn't block him.
Good player.
Could not block him.
Dang.
He was in the backfield like every play.
Dude,
which is like good for them on defense, but troublesome for them.
coming off a down year, first year head coach, like the hype around them, I'm just kind of like,
their defense is going to be good.
It is.
Like Jesse Minter is going to have Kyle Hamilton everywhere. He's going to be a stud, but offensively, we'll have to see what that looks like. I'm trying to think. Detroit's going to be really good.
I mean, if you're biting kneecaps, you're going to be good.
You go to the Bucs next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
What to get a report? Because I think those are the 2 teams that. I mean, yeah, I know the Panthers won it last year. I get it. They won it at 8-9. I think Saints Bucs is. I think that's the battle for the division.
I'm trying to find out like everywhere I've been. I know we got to take a break, but I'll say this about Dan Campbell, and he's an Aggie, which you would never guess. I know we don't say a lot of nice things about Aggies here. When that man walks into a room, the entire vibe of the room changes. Every vibe goes up when he walks. I mean, he's loud, he's friendly, he's talking to everybody in the room. It's turned up to an 11. Like, and when he speaks in quotes, like you believe him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That guy's a really good football coach.
They're going to be good. 15-2, 2 seasons ago.
What?
They were good.
Oh, 15-2.
Mm-hmm.
They had a winning record last year. Just finished last in the division because the division was really good. All right, we'll step away. We'll take a break. We'll end it when we come back here. It's OTB.
Off the bench.
I go see our friends over at Trash Rangers. TrashRangers.com is the website, and we always talk about all the different things that they can do for you, right? We talk about if you want to have residential commercial trash pickup service, that's one thing they can do. If you need a roll-off dumpster, that's another thing that they can do. 3 different sizes to choose from, right? If you're cleaning out your home, you're getting rid of a lot of different things, and you can't just throw it in the trash. Well, you need a roll-off dumpster. So it doesn't even have to be a renovation. If it's just a clean-out session, you're cleaning out the garage, that's what we use it for. They can do that for you. Sanitation department, that's also something. If you need something on your job site, if you're hosting an event, you need a portable restroom, they're going to drop it off, pick it up. Incredibly easy process. They handle it all. Go to TrashRangers.com.
TrashRangers.com, TrashRangers.com. Of course, the most reliable trash removal service in Louisiana, but also the waste. Trash Rangers waste removal. Their sanitation department. They got portable toilets if you have a construction company, if you have a project outside, or maybe an event this fall outside. Call them for that portable toilet. Go to TrashRangers.com. That's TrashRangers.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
That's a good one.
All right, go see our friends over at KDZ Blinds, KDZBlinds.com, KDZ Interiors and Outdoor Living. Brandon Barton and the team, been in the game since 2004, doing it the right way. They're going to do it for you. They've done it for me. You will clearly see when they come to your home. They're going to know your home better than you do in like 5 minutes. Go see them at KDZ Blinds. KDZBlinds.com is the website. A little Ask the Bench brought to you by a little ice cold Dos Equis. Ask the Bench. Do we have time for Ask the Bench? Yeah, we're doing it right now. Ask the Bench, favorite skip memory or game?
That was the most reluctant glove.
I know. I have a role on the show now, Jake. My dad's really proud of me for it. So.
Best skip memory.
We kind of talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just talking to him as a
freshman
in the halls, he like knew everything about me, and like I was a freshman S-bird. I kissed him on top of the head after we.
That's my favorite memory.
Yep.
Matt Flynn kissing that man on top of his head after we found out we were going to the national championship, and he was sitting in the plane seat with his lovely wife before.
It was just right there.
Before we landed.
Just right there.
We were all excited.
Hey, man, we appreciate you being a special guest host today.
Yeah, glad to be here. Glad to be back. I'm not going to be here Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to be at Falcons and Bucks, but I'll be back Wednesday. And then I'm in. Then I'm in like Flynn.
We love you.
Yeah. Glad to be back. Thank you. But really, though, Skip Bertman, absolute legend, will always be remembered. That man did so much for this state, for this university. We love Skip. Thoughts and prayers to his family. Go Skip.
Off the bench.
All right, go see our friends over at Bayou Automotive. BayouAutomotive.com.
That's pretty good, wasn't it?
That's pretty good. Not
Usually
bad.
I just go vroom, vroom.
That was pretty good. I felt a little growl. I felt a little growl in there.
Oh, yeah.
If you want Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, they got a little bit of everything down there in LaPlace, Louisiana. And remember, they got the Black Widow package as well. They do it on multiple different vehicles in Jeep, and they can do it on Ram. They do it on F-150, which I'm currently driving. You're going to find something you love over at Bayou Automotive.
Bayou Automotive, BayouAutomotive.com. They just make things easy. If you had to pick one word to describe them, they would be easy because they are easy to deal with. Great people, a great staff, and also they got 9 full-time drivers on staff. And why is it easy to work with them? Because you can go buy a car, brand new vehicle, maybe it's a used vehicle. Well, you can upgrade your vehicle right there online on your phone from your current vehicle you want to trade in. They will drive it to you and take that old car, drive it back for that trade. And they are so great to work with. Bayou Automotive, BayouAutomotive.com.